Like Clint is
Damn.
seriously like the GOAT of that town. I can't reiterate it enough. And if you might have known this, I'm his #1 fan, and I've proved.
Well, yeah, we should catch people
right.
up. For anyone that doesn't, I'm
Yeah.
sure everyone does. It's listening to this Substack app, but
Maybe I don't know. I think it went under the radar.
Like
Like some of the close homies.
dude,
There's a war between Clint Eastwood fan accounts. Now I get into this on the Big Mac McCarthy Montgomery Carlo podcast called Nice. I get into the nitty gritty of Clint Eastwood fanfare. So it's basically an arms race, and the arms are watermarks and Clint Eastwood pictures. So you'll see it
out of control.
It's getting out of control. It's all so there's like real Clint _ Clint Eastwood forever. Like,
and they all look fake too. That's the funny thing. They all look like they're not
really
legit.
candid shots of somebody like, because everything's real open in Carmel and like Monterey. So like you could see him out, and he's like almost 100, dude. Like I doubt he's like, I doubt he's Hawkeye and everybody like who's taking a picture of him. The guy's used to having his picture taken out there. But it's like all this one like where he's just like sundowning by the pool, and he'll just be like looking, and like they're just like, Clint asked me to post this. And I'm like, no, he didn't. No. And then it's watermarked like 15 times. There's a video of him going like, I just want to give a shout out to my favorite fan page, real Clint Eastwood. And you can tell somebody was like, Clint, can you just say this real fast? But they spin it as, no, he sought us out. He wanted us to know our great. He curates what goes on the page, and half the time it's him just driving in a car. Like no celebrity, no celebrity who has pretty much achieved everything that he needs to achieve would ever be trying to like gas up a fan page that hard. Like it just isn't the case. But I thought it was a joke. I thought we were all in good fun. Yeah. So what happened was they the real, I think it was real Clint _ one of those ones. They have like 10 watermarks per page. You barely see Clint in half the photos. But they had this 4-page like screenshot thing, 2 videos of him saluting the page, and then a couple other things like, we are the real Clint Eastwood fan page. If you're following other stuff, that's fine. Just know that like if you like, I don't know what you're supposed to do with that information. It's like, I just want to see pictures of Clint Eastwood. I don't care who's the real one. But anyways, I commented and I said like, man, like if you were the real fan page, you would follow back his biggest fan, aka me.
Yeah,
totally joking. Now I would have loved to follow that part's serious, but I wasn't like good. Like
obviously,
act like I came in and like with like a cartel gang and put bags over their kids' heads and was like, follow me back, like and so then like, no joke, these fucking like, I don't know what's going on with the aluminums and heavy metals in the boomer community, because it were like 8 boomers that were like, dude, you might want to fucking think about saying something like that. Like,
no, and it's fine.
Like who would ever say that they're the biggest fan? Do you know Sarah? They just say like a name.
Yeah.
You know Sarah.
And then they started their own little dialogue. Hey, I'm caddying for Clint tomorrow at Pebble Beach. And I was like, no, you're not. You're not.
Boomer, and me, Scott, and all these other people shit on everyone's dreams. One guy was just like, well, I'm caddying for him tomorrow at Pebble Beach, and I'll be the judge of that. And I'm just like, I don't think that's true. I'll just say that. And you can tell like they're gatekeeping because there is a narrative being crafted. They're not gatekeeping 100%. Because they own the Clint Eastwood thing. They're like, no, like we have this community. It's like this midsummer type community that like meets in the woods and stuff. And like they're kind of like, no. Like,
no, it's crazy.
You didn't vet us. You can't be the biggest fan.
I know. Like it's a joke. But I dug into a few of them. I was just like, okay, who is this? Just click on their profile, and one of them did his makeup in one random movie like 8 years ago, and then the only photo is like the profile photo is that like in like some grainy like 360p like iPhone 2 photo of that. It's just like that's like the best moment of your life is doing some shit.
$1 million baby. I did the makeup on $1 million baby. Not even. It probably wasn't even that. It was probably not even the biz. Like,
but it's great. They all act like to play Misty for me, like it's like psycho stalker.
They hid my comment.
I know, like
they hid my post, and I said like, and then what I said, I was like, that's fucking crazy. Bush League, dude, hiding my posts. And then one guy goes, well, like we don't like to say it, but Clint does comb through these. And I'm like, no, he does not, dude. There's no way he logs onto a computer and combs through his fan page comments. He doesn't know what this is.
Yeah. He has like $800 million, dude. He's not fucking good.
and he's 94.
I know.
Like he doesn't do any of it. Like stop. Because after a while I started getting like irrationally mad. It was like I think I was wondering if it was an elaborate troll on me.
I know.
Like after a while, like that was the twist. Was like let's make this guy like think we're the secret society of East heads, dude. And I'm like, no, like
no, and it's so and the funny thing, the watermarks. First of all, they're not watermarks. They're like blocks of text now.
Yeah.
they're like
Yeah.
16 different like paragraphs like scattered across the image, and it's just. It's so it was crazy. That got really heated for a moment. There,
and
we had
why is Clint Eastwood tripping? Why is Clint Eastwood like? Because I was like, does he watermark the pictures of him like at the store? Like, because it's not that this professional shot or anything. Like
I don't. Half the time it's like him like staring, like, huh? You're taking a picture. He's just his face is like this outside of Whole Foods, like, huh? Yeah, he's just like fucking like.
I know it's just him looking at like
them are in Whole Foods. Dude.
Yeah, it's him just trying not to find farm raised cod, and he's just like at the fish section of Whole Foods, and somebody takes a picture, and he's wearing like the straight up like Gran Torino like windbreaker Costco khakis, and I'm just like, what are you guys do? Like, I don't know. Scott is correct. When he originally brought out those when he originally brought out that theory, I thought it was premature, but often the best theories are ones you're not ready for right away. Is that something's deeply wrong with boomers, like right now? Deeply wrong.
Dude, that's right. You think you nailed, man, might be a heavy metal thing or something.
I think it is.
It's strange, dude. It's
I don't know if it was the shots, like, or something. I think every time they go to the doctor just goes like military mode on them and just gives them shots. Like I think perhaps because I always hear about that when old people come back from the doctors, they're always like, oh yeah, and I got this shot. I'm like, what does it do? They're like, no, I just got it.
Yeah, that's like okay.
Yeah, I'm like, you're not in the military. Like they don't own you. You know that, right? They're like, oh no, but like imagine like what was this, the Dark Ages?
I know. Yeah. Yes, it unironically is actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dick riding in that Carmel for Clint must be so crazy. Not everyone, I'm sure, but like a good portion of people just move there probably to like be close, dude. It's fucking crazy, dude.
I'm gonna pull up in a fucking Tupac Red Wings jersey, dude, and just fucking just fuck up the city of Carmel, and then go shake Clint Eastwood's hand at a restaurant and be like, and then take a candid picture, watermark it with all rare candy stuff, and be like, this is the only picture of Clint Eastwood that's ever existed. Yeah. I'm gonna show up in the man with no name poncho and the cigar and the fucking flat brim hat. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna walk into like the Brass Sardine or whatever restaurant he's at. I don't know if that's real, but that's every Carmel restaurant's called something of the sort. It's an adjective and then a fish, and then and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna say, Mr. Eastwood, I'm a massive fan. He's not before he even knows a picture's being taken. It's done. I prefer it if his mouth's open, aghast, and not like not paying attention. And I'm gonna flex that forever. I'm gonna make it. I'm sorry, I'll have to change the Rare Candy Twitter profile picture to that picture. And we will then become. To me, like I understand imperialism at this point now. I understand stolen land. I understand colonialism. I want to colonize Carmel from all these midwit boomers.
100%. Yeah, just they don't deserve what they have is what they